Let's make carnitas. Right, so this burner is on. Grab that. This is
fresh pork
picnic. Yep. The key is that it's boneless. So what we want to do is take that out of the pack, and then let's see how big these chunks are. Right there, and just drag your knife across, rip that top off.
Carnitas is pork?
Carnitas is pork, yes. You kind of patted it off. Isn't that what you did that one time? Yeah, but look, you got gloves on. It's not touching you. So you should feel way better about it. Now we're making my version of carnitas, not traditional version. I'll put it down on the cutting board. So we're gonna be searing these off in here. And I think that these pieces are too big. Cut it into chunks. So I think, see this little natural part there? I think that should, grab that knife like that, like pinch that knife like that. And then wrap these fingers around the blade. Or yes, like that. Does that feel like a little more control?
Yeah,
okay, it should, yeah, it should. Like when you're out here, it gets real weird.
Yeah.
You gotta get in here. You gotta pinch it there. That's called the pivot.
Okay.
When you pinch it there, then this is made for your hand to wrap around. You got a lot of control with that. Let's cut that chunk off right there. This might take us an hour and a half to do, but we're gonna do it. Just like, I want it to be uniform, because we're gonna brown this, we're gonna sear it in there, so I just kind of want it to be able to make sure that it sits down real good. That fat right there is good, we need that fat in the pan, so go ahead. So now, if we look at this as about the size that we wanna make that chunk, you think we should just about cut that in half?
I do think.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, that's a good chunk.
Kind of looks like a tuna.
It does, it's like a you want to eat some sashimi? I can cut some nice.
No. So.
I think that one should go down the middle and then like that. And then we got 4 pieces.
Okay.
Your knife's pretty good right now. Like your knife, I feel way more confident than watching your other videos right now. I feel more confident in person.
Handhold.
Look at you getting into that piece right there. Sometimes it's going to be a little fat. All right.
Okay.
We gotta season these bad boys up. So let's just throw them all in this bowl. This is the best way to season meat. Like if you only do it with 2 fingers, you're not gonna contaminate something else. I made my own carnitas seasoning. It's chili powder, paprika, garlic powder, salt, pepper, and some cumin. We're gonna just season these up liberally.
Okay.
Okay, now get in there and just get that seasoning all over there. You got it, you got it, you got it. You gotta get in there. You gotta want it. Like the carnitas have to become one with you.
I don't think I want them to be one with me.
Do you want to eat them later?
Yeah.
Okay, then we gotta get going. We gotta get her done. Don't be afraid. You cannot mess this up.
I'm very afraid.
You cannot mess this up.
I'm not afraid of messing it up. I'm afraid of botulism.
Nah. If botulism would have killed us, it would have been. You would read it all over the news. It doesn't even exist.
I do read it on the
Then
news.
then you're in the worst algorithm possible. If that's what you're doing.
Yeah. Do you have botulism on your glove? Above one.
You know how many times I'm going to remind her that I've been doing this for 30 years and have never been sick once? All right, how do we look at
You're
it?
gonna jinx it.
No, I'm not going to jinx it. How does that look? Does that look and smell fantastic? We're going with some lard down in this corner. Oh yeah. Don't worry about the smoke. Well, maybe worry a little bit. Is that a fan? It's gonna smell real good here in a minute. All right, next package, let's get it open. You want me to do that one?
Yeah.
All right, I'll do that. This is like, I didn't like that big layer of fat right there, so I just got rid of it. When I look at this, I don't like that fat right there. I didn't really make you get into trimming it, because I didn't want to like take the extra time to do it.
Yeah.
So all I'm doing right here is looking for that type of chunk, and I'm gonna throw it right in there. I think this one's good enough to cross. I cook with my eyes first, so I'm looking like, does that all look like something that I would want to eat? For the most part, yes. This is gonna all break down in the 3 hours that it takes to cook, so I'm not worried about it.
It takes 3 hours.
It's gonna take 3 hours, yeah.
So relaxed.
Which, by the way, yes, you can leave your stove on. Yes, you can leave your oven on when you leave the house.
That
Yes.
just feels unsafe.
Yes, you can.
That smells so good.
All right, let's get these things turned around and see what happens. That's a sear. Now that's a sear. Love it. Wow. Love it. Now, if you were to turn that around and it was just kind of like milky brown and not that good crust, turn it right back over. No, I want that to develop a little bit more crust. let's let it wait there and see what happens. Then once you get good at this, you can just flip it in the bowl like this.
You get that meat on the floor.
What's gonna happen?
There's gonna be E. coli on the floor.
The next course that we're gonna do is food safety. Did you take food safety? Okay.
Yeah.
Once you learn, like, there's not really, it's like that stuff's not really real.
No, it's real. Definitely real.
This is the root. That is the top. Just cut that top off right there. Okay?
Did you wash the knife too?
I washed the knife too. Yes, I did. Right now I'm taking our pork chunks out, and I'm going to get the other ones doing it while you're doing that.
I don't think this onion is good.
That onion sucks, but we're going to figure it out. That one's a little better.
Okay.
Okay, so now.
Oh, you're just barehanding the meat?
Yeah, I've been working in kitchens for 30 years. So. Remember when I said I'm going to say 30 years a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to say it a lot. Okay. I'll clean my hand. Don't worry. It's not going to touch anything. All right. Scoop that out of the way so that you're not worried about it. This? Yep. All right. Now, you've just created yourself a little shelf. Look at how nice that sits. Now, right in the middle of that root, go right down and all the way through. Be careful with your fingers on this one because it's a little bit tougher. There you go. There you go. Perfect. Holy shit, we got horrible onions.
Is that safe to eat?
It is safe to eat. Look, the bad part's gone. You want me to do that one again? Okay. I'm going to do this for you. We're going to just take off one layer plus the skin, but we're going to leave that root on. Why are we leaving that root on? You know why?
No.
We're going to use it.
Oh, we're going to use it.
We're going to use it in our cooking.
Yeah.
So now, that's keeping that onion together.
Okay.
I'm going to show you how to do this. So, facing me, I'm left-handed. You could do this one time if you want, 2 times if you want, 3 times if you want. Now, see how that's just holding that onion together?
Yeah. Ah.
Now, get all these together. When you do this, there's your perfect diced onion. Now, this is a step, you could do it if you want, but you don't necessarily have to do it.
Okay.
Because we could use a little bit bigger pieces of onion, and if you only do it once or twice, you're going to get a little bit bigger piece. Just make sure those fingers kind of curl along so that if your knife comes down, it's more on your knuckle than it is your finger. Let's use our fancy dancy board scraper. Right in there. Go ahead, right in there. Good.
Looks like it's burning.
Okay, but you see that bottom? That's that Maillard reaction that we talked about before. Watch this. You ready? Now do that same thing that you were just doing. Okay, now let's try to move a little bit out of the way and see how it's all coming up off the bottom.
Yeah, it's hurting my hand. Steve.
Did it burn your hand?
Oh, it smells really good.
Don't be afraid to get down in there with those.
I'm a little afraid of burns.
Yeah, look, see, it's already making a good gravy. You ever use this, like peeled garlic?
Garlic? No.
Not garlic. It's just full things of garlic.
Okay.
All right, I think that's enough. You just use that knife to just pop them down one at a time. Hard. Yep.
Harder.
And then as you do them, just throw them in there. You're gonna have leftovers on this meal. Are we loving the way that it looks?
We're loving it.
I mean, look at that juice down there. The onions are getting sauteed up. This is gonna take on a lot of flavor. Okay, now, the way that we're gonna cook this is right on this oven while we cook other food. So we're gonna finish this on here and we're gonna move it back there and that's what it's gonna simmer.
Okay.
The thing is you gotta get some stuff for it to simmer in. So let's get these stickers off these oranges Cut the oranges in half, any way you want. And then let's just squeeze those oranges in there. Camden threw away the lids of all of your shit.
Well, so they're actually under the bed.
She lied.
She lied.
So he threw away some of them, but they were.
That's good because we're gonna just throw that right in there. Yep. Isn't it fun just like throwing things around and like it doesn't matter, you just do whatever you want. Like you don't have to be neat about it, you can be messy about it. She is not my daughter, she is a good friend of our family. That's a fair statement, right?
Well, this is the second time we've met.
Known her cute boyfriend since he was 4 years old. Added some chicken broth to this. I'd say about 2 cups of chicken broth. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna cover this. When I say cover this, we want that meat, we want that liquid to almost be right to the top of the meat. So that's 1 cup, that's 2 cups, and that's about good right there.
Okay.
We're gonna add some herbs to this because we want that herbs to get into that juice. Cilantro, that much. Go ahead and chop that up. Now you know the good way to do cilantro? Yes, what you're doing right there. Bunch it all up and try to get it as tight as you can. Doesn't need to be fine at all. It's gonna wilt down in this juice. Oh, you almost didn't use your new tool. There you go.
Okay.
All right, so we have our broth is salty, our orange juice is sweet, our meat is seasoned with Carnitas seasoning. The last thing is fresh oregano from my aunt's garden.
Is it still considered fresh if it's dried?
Well, it was from her garden and now it's dried, so it's out. Knowledge dropper. Hey, everyone can learn something.
I'm a gardener.
You are a gardener. I forgot that. Okay, so now get your tongs and just like see if you like it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you feel it?
I have no idea what you're saying.
Like does it the right amount of liquid? Do we have the right ratio of meat? Like when you look at this and you go, man, in 3 hours that's gonna cook down and that's gonna be amazing. Do you feel that?
I have no intuition
Okay.
about this.
Just all right. Well, I feel very good about it. I'm gonna go on 5.
Okay.
All right. 3-hour nap on this, and we're gonna cook some other shit.
We're gonna check in on our Carnitas.
Are you trying to kill it?
I just want a precise measure. How would you do it, like that?
Yeah.
173.2.
Okay, it's got some time. It's got to get to about 200 to be able to shred. What do you think of a digital meat thermometer?
I think this thing's pretty cool. There's no shred level on.
Yeah, no, there's not shred level, but it tells you fish, chicken.
Yeah.
See, for looking for things like that.
We're looking for things.
Yeah, look. But this is 30 more minutes and then to eat.
Did you just burn your hand?
I did not burn my hand. I'm
Okay.
a professional. Trained professional.
We're out here by the Black Stone.
We are roasting some poblanos, jalapenos, and green onions to make a beautiful char-grilled avocado crema with peppers and onions to go on top of the very hot carnitas. If that doesn't get you excited,
I don't know what would.
then nothing will. This is how you make the sauce. Grill it and throw shit in. Got it?
Grill it.
We're gonna start with 1 jalapeno, and if we don't,
Throw shit in.
and then we're
Whose jalapenos are that?
check. Those are your jalapenos. Just kidding. No, they're not. Come inside. We're done. Poblanos, 1 jalapeno, 1 poblano, 1 jalapeno, green onions, all charred up. How are you knowing what I'm about to do?
Intuitive.
With intuitive cooking with Jess and Nick. Crema mexicana.
I would use it as base and maybe a thickener.
A lot more than you lead on. So you do an avocado.
Okay, peanut gallery. Like I was meant to do this.
Glad we never asked you what half was.
What did you?
Go ahead. Go ahead and split it. 75-25.
This is the dangerous part.
Woo! Here. Let me show you how to do that. Let me show you how to do
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Just grab this.
Yeah.
And then when you grab it, you can just kind of like use it to turn it.
Oh.
They get some dumbass spoon out, and then they go with a spoon like this, and then it just leaves like a bunch of stuff in there.
Yeah,
Instead
I've never done that.
What do you do? Do you do that? Do you do that? Okay, watch.
Yeah.
There.
Okay.
There.
Okay.
Do you do it that way? Go ahead.
Of course I do.
That a lot of people get a spoon out and try to do it with a spoon.
Yeah.
How much easier is that?
Yeah, it's incredible.
Okay, so now we're gonna throw this whole avocado in there.
Oh, brother.
Fumbo. Juice the whole lime in there. You threw the skin in there? Cute boyfriend's cute mom with the save. If you had to visualize what your carne asada taco looks like, does it have like a chunky sauce on the top, or does it have a sauce that kind of incorporates all into the meat?
Is there a middle option?
There is a middle option.
I want that option.
Okay, so then you have to figure out how much of that, because that's what's going to do it, gets you to that middle option. This whole thing is going to get you a watery mess. This much of it is going to be like a chunky cream that goes on the top. Probably around that much is going to get you to that middle ground, I would say. Salt and pepper. I don't know, maybe it's user error on the pepper grinder?
Oh, let's see.
I feel like it's all right. Yeah, it's all right.
Okay. All right, I apologize. Until when?
Keep going.
I think it's really good.
I think it needs more citrus.
I was gonna say. I should have said it.
Why didn't you say it?
I don't know.
It's
panicked.
okay.
I panicked.
Don't panic. If you think something needs something, you gotta say it.
Okay, I think it needs more pepper.
Pepper?
No.
I was gonna say there's a lot of pepper.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say that.
All right, let's go a whole nother lime in there.
Okay.
Cilantro. Like when you take off an end like that, it should just fall like that. See? Now for the carnitas, our cameraman,
You done?
grill boy.
Girl boy.
If you do this carnitas again, we're not going to do it tonight because we're just going to eat. But you can take those chunks and go right onto your flat top with your weight and crisp up those chunks. I mean, we can do that if we want to, but when I see these little crispy ends, I know that I'm in pretty good shape for carnitas right there. Now this, tortilla chips on tacos.
Yeah.
Top your eggs with it. Put it on a sandwich instead of keep going.
Yeah.
Put it on a sandwich instead of mayo.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you name it. You can.
It's universal.
It's universal.
All
it's
terrain.
intuitive. You can use it on whatever. It's intuitive.
Ooh, these are like.
Yeah, that's the big boys.
Men's
You want the other one?
Nah.
All right. What we're doing is getting this meat ready to serve. So you take it out of this broth. Some big chunks out of the broth.
I thought we agreed no chunks.
Sorry, she hates the word chunks for some reason.
For some reason.
No, not oranges. We don't want oranges.
I was just trying to get it out of the way.
Oh, you're getting it out of the way. Ladle a couple spoonfuls of that broth on there. Like, you don't want to go super shredder event. Super spreader event. The super shredder event. To think to yourself while you're doing this is, I'm eating a taco with this on there.
Yeah.
Are you rolling your eyes?
No, I was imagining. You said think to yourself, and I was.
Okay, good. That's good. I'm glad you're a good listener. Is that the size of the meat that I want on the taco? I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Intuitive.
Yeah, intuitive cooking. Now, put your fork down and then just use your tongs. Well, not in the thing. Put it down over there.
Oh.
We got our carnitas in our jus. We're gonna make one little, like that little crispy piece right there. That's what you want. Sorry, I'm just like plating your thing up. Then we got our avocado, roasted poblano, roasted green onion. Look, simple. All right, I'm gonna try this while you're loading up.
Okay. Oh my god.
There you go.
Oh my god, you guys. This might actually be the best tacos. Except for the other tacos. Second only to Sombrer's and Isabel's tacos.
You want me to film you guys eating the whole thing?
Yeah.